just sprayed down 4 people of the team. But either way, props to Lucid. Good work by him. And all right.
Either way, we're still going strong.
And y'all record? Oh, y'all just copy the Twitch bot over, right?
Calling my bot.
Okay. So just let us know when we're going back in. All right. Well,
we're always
Twitch
back.
Right back. Had a little bit of a DC there, but you know how Twitch servers can be sometimes. But we're right back into it. Quasi was just about to sneak into a nice position, but he's going to get dropped by Eclipse. But Lucid and Rigby are going to be able to try to and take the lead in the man advantage. But SDSU Black still going to get the bomb planted. Rigby trying to spray from heaven, doesn't get any.
Cage triggered.
Retake should be coming through almost immediately. Rigby does find GDP at the end, trying to stay alive at heaven. His team makes an entry, but Crayola and Jay Lee are just playing those angles perfectly. Jay Lee, 1v1 situation, but kind of forgot that Rigby was going to be behind him from heaven. Rigby with a 3K on the round, able to get the defuse, and that's going to be 3 straight rounds in a row from San Diego White. And the team with the lesser standing in the leaderboard is up now 3-2. So they're rolling strong, getting their economy going a little bit. We're going to see the op come out from Quasi. And yeah, Bent, I think things are looking pretty interesting right now.
I mean, as I said, we both thought Black is definitely going to most likely steamroll, but there always is a chance for the underdogs to come back and surprise all of us. As it is looking looking at right now, White is coming back very strong, being able to take Black as they are the better team supposedly.
Yeah, I mean, based on the scoreboard, but well, Big Crosshair is going to catch one, kind of overextending towards C, so they're going to get that man advantage. And San Diego White is not the team with the Sage, so they have no ability to res. Looks like they're going to try to make noise around the map, and then the Jet's going to try and sneak up. Then Crayola's going to try and sneak up towards C. Jay Lee's actually able to get a res on their team, so it'll be a 5v4 advantage. We'll be able to push right on the C here. Nobody is on the site. Cypher's sitting in the back, but they're going to go and take out Omen, so Garage Control is almost open. I mean, 2 players are going to rotate there, but it's going to be extremely hard to retake from Garage. I mean, they're just going to get walled off and pre-fired if they try to come down that hallway, so it's going to be a really rough retake. Yep. As
we already see, it already happened with Eclipse to V, Young V. You see the bows coming in. It looks like the shock bows, but Quasi taking a either long rotation, trying to catch any stragglers coming after them. But yes, as it does look like they are just going for a save, because Quasi does have that operator.
Yeah, it's $5,000, and he invested a ton of his money to get that. So you don't want to ruin the economy. It's smart of Cypher to back off as well. I love it when I see players back off and save. A lot of players try for retakes and honestly get caught out in the end, and they're not able to save their guns a lot of the times. But it's super helpful to the economy because, you know, if you're not able to, you know, make an impact that round, just chalk it up. Don't lose your gun, because if you lose, then your win bonus or whatever you're on is going to get reset. And you want to keep those valuable items in hand. You've seen it all the time in CSGO, and it's just as important in this game. So I love the smart play coming out there. But yeah, I mean, he only had, what, 1,500 coming into this round. So if he lost that op, I mean, he'd basically be rocking with a pistol. So Quasi, with a smart play right there, able to give him the opportunity to, you know, make a bigger impact this round.
Booyah! What is going on, everybody?
Hey, we got the Mr. Funny Man joining in, so we get a little bit of spice added in. And
Electra spice.
Why is it so spicy?
Why is it so spicy?
Worcestershire sauce.
Are we turning this into Mike Wazowski's Valorant commentary?
No, I'm turning it into the meme when they put sparkling water for that dog and he tastes it, and you just hear the guy go, "Why is it so spicy?" and then leaves.
You bet your sweet Bippy I did. That's what I'm going to be using tonight, as in this one.
Well, yeah, we got to relive that meme from the commentary, but Quasi, as you're going to see, is going to go ahead and lose that op. So Quasi. I don't know if he's able to get a kill, but if he's not able to, 0-5 start for Quasi, not able to make that op work, and as you see there, Eclipse is going to be able to pick it up. So 2 rounds back in a row for Black. They retake the lead. Yes, Quasi not able to get a kill. Should be able to full buy with a gun and some armor, but no credits in the bank there. Eclipse having a hot game, 9-3, able to pick up an op for free and 7,200 credits. So Eclipse going to be sitting in a really good spot and should be able to help San Diego Black cement this game further. But funny, I don't know if you're able to watch any of the first rounds, but it went 2-0 for San Diego Black, and then San Diego White took 3 rounds in a row. So giving them a little bit of an issue here.
I didn't get to watch any of it just because of the fact that I was dealing with some technical difficulties on my own. I know that the stream crashed a little bit ago. That's as much as I know, but
That's the problem with dealing over the internet, you know, on the line. Everything seems to go wrong, and not the opportune time.
Yeah, when you have to do your own personal part, you have to do your own part in the production. But hopefully one day soon we'll all get to be in a studio and we'll have, you know, some of the production people to deal with that, and we just gotta
Look pretty.
talk over the game. But Quasi's gonna try to find 2. Got a little bit of Papega aim in the background. Not able to get 2. They're gonna back off, so he's basically stuck in a position.
But
as a low.
Eclipse already going on Galaxy with the 2, and then Jaylee switching on Quasi, and it just went back and forth so quickly. But Black taking it 5-3 now.
Yeah, I don't know if Quasi's just not feeling it tonight, but 0-6. Honestly, had 2 players line up in the back. If he would have taken his time, maybe had a little bit better aim, would have gotten it. But unfortunate plays for Quasi is he's going to be in a rough spot.
I
The
don't-
breach there was 3-7, so
And if you just saw, it looked like we had 2 operators coming on the field of Black side. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
yeah. Me and Funny have casted double ops before, and we'll be the first to tell you I think it was on Split, and it's not pretty.
we've casted triple ops before.
Yeah, I think
because
it was
the
that
team
one
got
match on
rolled.
Split.
Yeah.
No, it was a split match, and let's just say multiple ops on the field is not pretty. I mean, it's what I call your point-and-click adventure, right? You point, you click, they're dead. And when you got 3 of those guns out on the field, it doesn't matter. They got full armor, no armor. They're gonna die.
They're gonna go down, but we're starting it off here on the C-bomb side. It's a 4v4 right now. The teams are doing excellent. It's a 3v3. It's like nobody's trying to get the man advantage at the moment. We're getting a big push onto CMDZ, though, able to get the kill onto Galaxy. Rigby getting the trade. Quasi getting the trade. Shoot, DDP and Crayola, the only ones left to save the round here. Can they do it? It's a 1v1 scenario. We're going to see the flank coming in through. Rigby's in such a great spot. Gets tagged, knows where he's at, and shuts him down.
To be even more poor.
Rigby was just taking his time, patience being a very good virtue in Valorant.
Oh yeah, good patience of Rigby. He's been making some plays this game. I mean, making some sneaky plays, made the Spectre work a bit. So Rigby and Lucid helping keep their team alive right now. I mean, they're only 1 round down. We are getting very, very close into the half. We only have about 3 rounds left in the half. So there is potential to keep this close.
I mean, as we were talking about before, this is very surprising, even from what I've seen with on Black side before. The fact that White is able to keep up with them, I don't know if I would say it's surprising because they are the same school, and I'm assuming that they do practice together. But it's just good to see that both sides are doing well. And it's not a total steamroll.
Right. I mean, yeah, we definitely thought that, you know, Black, I mean, we didn't get to do any of our caster predictions here, but I mean, I would have predicted, I mean, we both kind of said stomps, and I probably would have predicted like a 13-4 for Black, and well, I mean, it's already 4 rounds for White, so it would honestly be pretty rough to call that Black would just get 8 rounds in a row to close out the game. I mean, it definitely can happen. They definitely can turn the heat on, but Galaxy's going to be able to find Jaylee in the back, and
that was a little disrespectful. We just looked at him like, "Are you gonna turn around? You gonna listen?"
Yeah, you gotta give him the stare a little bit, a little something to, you know, take him down. Provides a little bit of comedy, but again, smart plays by White, trying to back out and not give up their gun. But they're both gonna get pinched. Rigby, Galaxy dead, so they will not be able to save any guns. And again, and That'll be a round back on the board for San Diego Black.
And this is where Black starts to take an advantage. If they can get White side's economy down,
Goes there.
they have no chance of coming back.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. The economy. Sorry, we were almost thought that our production guy was beaming in the background a little bit, so we're just.
Yes, our production guy likes to make fun of us and interrupt our
Cage
streams.
triggered.
Midstream, it's all right though. I mean, hey, we've got to be able to deal with that going forward. So I mean, it's funny, but it's also a little bit of an improvement for us. So.
We'll get it going here as we're getting a heavy push over towards C. B is pretty much locked down. You see the characters 1, 2, and 3 going for a C push, trying to get the flank, making sure and securing it for the team. Bomb is over. Let's see. Bomb is over by B though. It's going to be a heavy entry as they try to get in through the bomb side. Let's see what happens here. It is now going to be a 4v4 scenario. Lucid getting down GDP. Sage Wall coming out. Quasi trying to make something happen here at the moment. And they're trying to get in. Eclipso gets the op shot, knocks him down, gets shut down though by Lucid. Crayola knocks down Galaxy, gets the trade.
Where's
Now-
Jay Lee on the corner? Not able to get. He was set up too. Jay Lee was
Lucid
set
just
up.
had the better aim right there. Takes down Jaylee, and it's always funny watching the kill feed. I swear, Galaxy just keeps getting grenade kills beyond the grave. He is doing something. He must be like me in solo key, where he just gets caught like throwing a nade or something, and then is somehow able to find a grenade kill. But
No, you know,
I
you
bet
know
a
what
lot
he
of
has?
money.
Is what is it called? That perk where you drop a grenade when killed. That's what he had.
Martyrdom, yeah. Like was able to code that perk into the game just for him in this match, but yeah, I'm surprised at how close it is. I mean, you look at the stat line a little bit: 3 and 10 for V, 1 and 9 for Quasi. Quasi has found himself with an op again.
Eyes up.
So hasn't made the best work out of it whole game, but I mean, they are all pushing A long, so if he's able to pre-aim right here, might just be able to fire randomly
And-
through it. Does find GDP.
Revealing
Oh, that's gonna be a nice first blood to get this round started. Hopefully equal
Jay
up, but there
Lee.
you go, Ben.
Oh, Jay Lee getting GDP up. There you go. Now again, now it's just at a 4v. Yeah, 4v4.
I know exactly where you are.
It's getting kind of crazy as they're putting some great pressure on over towards A. Defender side though is ready for the flank as they're gonna get they're gonna get the bomb down here pretty soon. What it looks like as they get it, but here comes Galaxy. Can he make something happen? Can he make things go boom?
And
GDP!
Going down again. GDP has not been lucky this round. Getting shot through smoke, getting the ultimate on him. I feel bad for GDP. Going down
Yeah,
twice.
gets like blind fire sniped through a cyber cage, gets rezzed, and Galaxy has no satchel, has to walk through a slow, and is still able to fire and get GDP.
Lucid
Oh, there we
again.
go. Lucid wins it. Tie game.
6-6 in the half. Great performances by both sides. Honestly, though, I feel like it shouldn't be this close. It makes me feel like we were getting slept on by one of the teams. Like, one of the teams wasn't really trying, you know?
Switching
Unless they're just not trying hard against each other. Because San Diego Black really just went off, you know, and it would go really well. And just to see the other side as well, like, I don't know. Feel like I got robbed the entire season. Where's this team been at the entire time? You know?
I think she's,
I don't-
and then now going into the playoffs later, they're gonna have 3 weeks. It seems like they're honing in their skills, playing against each other. Black is obviously a very good team. Maybe White's learning their cues, learning their strengths, and learning how to put that into their own games.
And it's crazy they're doing it again. I mean, I don't want to like harp on players like, you know, positions too much in the game, but you know, being Quasi not doing the best game. So I mean, imagine those guys tidy up their kills a little bit more. I mean, yeah, I mean this has been a real solid game for them so far. GDP's all alone here, trying to actually line one of them up. The turret's not gonna be able to block his head above, so he got the first blood in the round, but should telegraph that they were gonna try to go C. But we'll see a couple players from White rotate back. One's already got garage control. The rest might be rotating over for an A push. So knowing what we see on the mini map right now, they should probably do that sooner or later. As Black might figure out what's up.
Oh, right now he's gonna get a rude awakening. Shots are gonna go off. MDZ gets the kill onto Galaxy. Mr. Big Crosshairs himself also starting a movement here, as most of his team has big crosshairs as well. But he has a thick crosshair now, so it's Mr. Big Thick Crosshair.
Yeah, he's changed his up a little bit and inspired his team along the way. So, a true leader, a true inspirer.
I found my wire.
Crayola trying to get something through the smoke, is unable to tag anybody. It's still a 4v4 right now. Rigby comes in, challenges Crayola, knocks him down, gets control of C. Bomb is going down. 3v4, but keep in mind, Rigby is still pretty hurt. He's just a one shot no matter where. MDZ able to shut down Quasi now. It's only a
They're all
3v.
real hurt.
Oh my goodness. The whole team is not going to survive. There's no way. Somebody can get a 3v.
The Omen's got to help right here. Lucid's got to go big on the offense because he's super low health, but Eclipse is going to be able to take down Rigby and Lucid. So you have the C-bomb plan at the end, but the cost of a lot of health and eventually the cost of their lives as well. So they're able to tie it up in the end before this round, but now San Diego Black takes this round, so this is where they might potentially break away a little bit.
I mean, from what I've already seen, I do think White can keep up with no problem.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it'll go back and forth. Even losing the pistol round on the first. I mean, they lost both pistol rounds, and on the first side, I mean, they went down 2 rounds and took the next 3. So who knows? This could go 8-6 and then be 9-8, and we could have one heck of a game. So to see as these rounds go on.
Mr. No Crosshair. Oh my goodness. We went from thick to wide to big to none.
Wait a minute, where is his crosshair?
I didn't even notice it for a second. I don't know how you play with no crosshair. You have to know your game very well to play with no crosshair.
You know where those bullets are. It actually is kind of fun to look at. It'd be something to try for a little bit. And I mean, hey, works out for him as he gets 3 kills on the round, so goes from even to 12 and 9. And
if it works for you, don't. If it works, don't break it, right?
it ain't. Yeah.
He had a 3K that round.
Yeah, 3 kills. So I mean, hey, it's working out. Maybe that's just a spectator glitch. I kind of hope it is, but I kind of hope it isn't either. I mean, that's kind of fun to see somebody try to play without a crosshair and make it work. So
maybe he has that what's that called? You know, where you can put that on the screen, your little crosshair, the little red dot.
on the monitor. Yeah, he's playing with a monitor crosshair and not an in-game crosshair. That would be pretty fun if that's what he's doing right now. But or maybe they just had a team team talking. NBC was like, all right, I'm big crosshair, and GDP was like, yeah, I'm no crosshair.
If you have one side of the extreme, you have to have the other side, right?
Right. Yeah. Look at Crayola's too. It's just a little square. So it's in kind of the trend towards some little crosshairs like that are just super pinpoint. So
I mean, whatever works. I like the big crosshair. It makes it so I can see exactly where I need to shoot.
We need all the help we can get to hit them bodies, but these guys, I mean, they can get those pinpoint crosshairs and be able to nail those heads precisely. So
It's just pretty much of a stalemate so far as we're watching them. They're kind of deciphering where they're going to go. It looks more so, though, we're going to get an A commit here coming pretty soon, but 0 and 7 are going to get that type of information. So hopefully we can see the other players over by C get that rotation and start getting over towards A. We're seeing the Sage get back and actually putting herself in a real big disposition as the Jet goes back as well. They're waiting for it. They're causing stuff. We're having Galaxy keep their attention over towards mid as they just waltz in. They just waltz in, guys. Like, A was theirs. They just gave it up.
A's for free, and Eclipse finds a kill, though. Somebody trying to lurk on into B, but yeah, I mean, they got a nice A plant down on the buy round, so now it's all going to be on San Diego Black to try to retake from that back of A. No pinches are going to be coming in, so they're going to be funneling all into the site.
Look at that, Jay Lee coming around with able to have the damage.
And the rest are trapped A4. That's going to be almost impossible to defend from that angle. As Eclipse updrafts, gets on the box, sprays 2 down. So it was a valiant effort by the side of San Diego White. Gets cut down instantly by almost a pretty easy retake. I mean, that was a flawless round. And the A bomb site was taken for free, so to be able to go in there, retake, and lose no lives is very poor post-plant defense, but I mean, I think a more even excellent retake by the side of San Diego Black. So, and here's where they start to pull away 3 rounds in a row. They've got some guns, and now they're kind of forcing San Diego White to take a little break, do an eco round, maybe buy some stingers. So, if they're not able to take this round, that's 10-6, and really in the driver's seat here going on in the rest of this half.
They are looking very strong as GDP again with the no crosshair sights, looking down, seeing long, getting a kill. I mean, to me, it's still like mind blowing. Just no crosshairs. You have no idea where you're shooting at.
You just have to have a real good sense.
Oh my goodness!
Almost another flawless as we go into 10-6. Black, this is where we've been wanting to see. They're just starting to steamroll now. There's snowballs there. Can they keep pushing it down the hill?
We need to see an in-game screen crosshair, one that stretches from each corner. I want to see that.
Yes, up, down, left, right. That would be funny to see. Like, how does that even work? Especially when, like, you say you scope it on an off. It's just like whatever your off circle is. It's just got to be as wide as that. But speaking of ops, it looks like Quasi's going for one again. He seems to really love investing in that, but just has not had the biggest impact. And kind of afraid going into this round. I mean, is it just going to be a free buy? Is it just going to be a free buy for Eclipse? Because seems like both times he's had that off, it's found its way into Eclipse hands. But as I'm talking about Eclipse, gets caught solo trying to get solo pinch. Words are hard sometimes, but that's going to give a man advantage over to White.
Oh, there we go. There's Crail and MDZ turning it around for their team. Now having their players as the advantage. 4-3
right now. Raze is over at A, bomb's up mid, Sova's hanging back. Your initiator is back while the bomb's up at B. I don't know what White's plan is right now, but if you look at the players, look at that bomb, if you haven't watched the past like few seconds of the round, you probably can tell that they might not know what's going on.
They're frantically trying to get the bomb back. As you do see Rain going all the way around. Galaxy's trying to make a long rotation.
The Cypher's watching. They know. Cypher's got his camera. He knows that A's probably been open and that there might be a flanker.
There's GDP.
Nails 2. I mean, Galaxy's only 20 HP, so one bullet from Crail is going to take him down 11-6. So this half has been blown wide open after a 6-6 half. It has now been 4 rounds in a row for the side of San Diego Black. And they're only 2 rounds away from winning this game and ending off their season 10-3.
It'd just be crazy to see a comeback and their own team do it to them.
We were starting to see that a little bit, but it looks like Black now stepping it up to where their skill levels, really where we were expecting to see him from the beginning, is now showing it off.
Right. And isn't it kind of crazy that the team that has 2 Sentinels is like hasn't even well, actually no, I'm sorry. The team that has had the Sentinels has been winning all the defensive rounds. I was like looking at the wrong team there, but yeah, the 2 Sentinels plays paying off for them a lot better than it did on the offense. So it's making a lot of sense that it's working out here. And MBZ finds 2, GDP finds another. Kills are going down left and right.
There's a clip with the Blade Storm. I was waiting for that. He was waiting for those kills too. Galaxy does take down Crayola. That was a revenge kill.
You will not kill my ally.
Here comes the Res, so 3v1 now puts the hurt on him even more, but Galaxy finds an ult kill, exploding people all game long, but doesn't help as now, as I was trying to say before, that'll be 6 rounds in a row for the side of Black, and they're looking at a flawless half to end off this game, 12-6. I mean, this second half, they've just been in the absolute driver's seat. Double Sentinel comp working out really well. Omen, Jet smokes. I mean, with all the cyber cages and the smokes, I mean, it's kind of no wonder that Quasi really hasn't had an impact of the off. I mean, the biggest impact has been out of Eclipse on the side of San Diego Black. So maybe it was a really 5-head comp in the end by San Diego Black.
This is your Hail Mary. You just gotta go full buy-in and hope you can get yourself a little bit more breathing room.
They're CVL stuck mid though. I mean, I could see this. If they get mowed down
Oh,
here, I mean,
MBZ.
MBZ's already going to start the slaughter as one goes down.
the
Quasi's
Odin.
stuck in the corner. Oh, no.
Again.
He's going to hand real quick. And Krell takes down B.
And that
MBZ
did-
sprays
oh.
down the final 2 for a 4K in the round.
And a flawless ending it out 13-6.
What? Yeah, that final play right there, I think sums up the entire match. Funny, I think that was just pure domination. Even though there's 6 rounds on the board, I think that was such a dominant second half that I think that just says pure domination for San Diego Black.
Yeah,
That
they
was it.
showed up. They won all the rounds in a row. Literally, second half, they just took it completely by the reins.
Flawless defense.
And I mean, it was great to see. You're seeing the dominance out of the players as well, and it's good to see how it's kind of even. You know, we got 2 red, 2 right in the middle. We also have like a red and green, then 2 red and 2 green down in the scoreboards if we're looking at that. But Mr. Big Crosshair, 24-12, a solid 2.0 KD with 4 first bloods, real huge for him. And Eclipse following him up with 21-9, 5 first bloods and 3 plants.
3 plants, yeah. Both of them popping off as usual, so we love to see Big Crosshair and Eclipse up there. But yeah, dominant game. I mean, I could see why on offense their comp didn't work out too well. I mean, they're still able to get 6 rounds. I mean, honestly, for the double Sentinel comp they had, they made it work as best as they could. I mean, a lot of other teams, they did that on offense. They probably wouldn't have even won maybe 2-3 rounds. They probably would have gotten rolled, but just shows you the skill of San Diego Black to be able to make a double Sentinel comp work, get 6 round on the offense, and then get, 7 rounds in a row just to win the half and take the game. So, I mean, a flawless defense and 6 rounds on the offense is going to seal that for them. So that'll be it for the San Diego teams as the regular season comes to an end. San Diego Black will end off at 10-3 with 30 points, tying Fullerton Red on points, and then San Diego White will end off 3-11, only taking 9 points, so finishing off in 12th place. So rough season for them, but I mean they've still got a shot at running through the diamond bracket. So yeah, that'll be it for this match.
We'll just have to see. I think they can, if they play like this and they were able to stand against the Blacks with the San Diego Black, I could see them taking the diamond bracket. Really could.
Yeah, you got 3 weeks, right? You got 3 weeks to rest and then kind of study up and try to learn. And then I mean, like we were talking about, I mean, you've got a more focused bracket, so you're not having to think about, well, we've got to play all these different teams all season long. I mean, your teams that you got to look at are getting cut in half, and then with how brackets work, I mean, you may not even face even some of the teams that split into yours. So they've got a chance. I mean, they've got Sac State, Gold, Berg, even, I mean, Northridge Red, though, I think is going to be their toughest opponent. That was something that me and Eli were talking about, is just, I mean, it could be both Northridge teams winning the Immortal and Diamond bracket. It's going to be pretty scary to see if we see a Northridge domination. But yep, guys, we're going to go ahead and throw it to a break here in just a moment. We're going to have the final match coming up, and that will just be me and Funny for that one. Bent will be stepping away, and
it was good to cast with you guys, though.
Yes,
good.
Sir. Yeah, thanks for hopping in before Funny hopped in, and we'll be seeing you in the postseason to cast some of that juicy action coming away. So thank you so much for stopping by and all your commentating this season. And guys, we'll be right back with I think we got Long Beach versus San Jose, another number 2 and number 3 seed. So you guys won't want to miss this one. We'll catch you when we come back.
All right.
What is going on, everybody?
What is up? This is going to be exciting. I can't believe we're already here. The final match of the regular season, and it's going to be a dope one to end it out. We have San Jose versus Long Beach to end it out, so we should be ending this one in style.
This is going to be a really intense game, so I'm excited. I'm very much excited, but I'm still gonna stay on the team San Jose for right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying they're gonna take it. I love Long Beach, but me and San Jose, we saw when we were like, oh, we're gonna go for San Jose, and they made us kind of wonder with Gold actually, and all of a sudden they just came out of nowhere and just whomped them as a Mario game at that point. They were just jumping on Goombas.
Yeah, it was a bit of a crazy match, but looks like we're gonna get started here. Yeah, I mean you've already said what team you're going for. I mean I'm gonna echo. I think I'm gonna be a little bit different. I know you and me have predicted a lot of the same teams recently, and I think that's just because how the matchups have gone. But this one's so close. I think I'm gonna try to give it to Long Beach. I do like San Jose a lot. I mean, both these teams only dropped one game apiece so far, but I think Long Beach is pretty nasty. I mean, we just casted them on Icebox, I think, on Wednesday, and OS 14 with that nice ace on Icebox. And Boop is such a super solid Killjoy player, and rest of the team's dope as well. I mean, it's hard to call a little bit, right? I mean, both teams are solid, but I'm gonna play the opposite here, and I'm gonna go with Long Beach.
I'll make mine as well. I'm gonna go with SDSU. I'll do 13-10.
Two for San Jose. So you said 13-10. I actually didn't say my score. I'm gonna go 13-9. I don't know. I think I want to predict too high because I'm like, oh, these matches are gonna be like good, which I mean I think this I will believe, but then just for unseen reason doesn't go long. I'm gonna undercut it a little bit. I'm gonna go 13-9, but Long Beach.
I'm gonna do 13-9 SJSU. Since you're Long Beach, I could say 13-9 and be a part of the SJSU of the SUJS. Try to say it backwards. Or no, USJS. USJS, bro. Team USJS. We're waiting for them to start here, though. Everybody says that they're ready, but they're not ready.
Are they ready? Do they even know if they're ready? Who knows? I mean, it's the last game of the season. I mean, 36 points for San Jose, Long Beach sitting at 33. So, I mean, this could mean, second or third. I mean, they're all going to be, within the top of the bracket. Their spots are secure in the Diamond League. But, I mean, they'll both get a solid seed either way. I mean, we already know CISA and Black 13-0 should secure first place. So depending on who wins this, I mean, we'll basically play in second or third. I think Fullerton Red is locked in their fourth. So basically playing for second or third here. So it should be a pretty solid match. We've got Haven. Haven's been a nice one tonight. I mean, first match, I got to commentate against C-Sun. I mean, it brought a lot of aggression. And honestly, the last match, you and me just casted funny. It was a lot of aggression, too. It felt like at some moments we, you know, just there wasn't a pause in the action. It just kept going and going. And it's, you know, one thing kind of tying that into the league and it, you know, the regular season ending, it's been interesting watching these collegiate teams and comparing them to the pro teams because a lot of the, you know, pro teams will, you know, play a bit more kind of slower a little bit. They'll play a bit more methodical and take their time when they go into situations. But a lot of these collegiate teams, they're going fast and furious. So, I mean, if you like quick gameplay and just a lot of action happening, then the collegiate scene is the place for anyone that likes that.
For sure. This is going to be... I'm just excited, man. We're seeing Boop, probably the star when it comes to a Killjoy. And we're seeing a pretty basic lineup right here. Chris, I can probably predict, is going to be the Phoenix.
The Phoenix.
But even Rising Rage has flopped on us a little bit. I wonder if anybody will bring out any of the new operator Sky on this maps and see how she runs on something other than Icebox. We only were able to see really Icebox Sky before, but this would be very interesting to see. You're going to see Bear, though, go on to the Jet. I think we've only seen him really on Raze and I want to say Raze and Reyna.
I don't know if Chris got in a selection. I don't know if it's going to pick whatever is hovering for him or if it just auto-fills at that point, but looks like timer went down without Phantom or Chris selecting. So Chris gets on the Cypher in the end, and then Phantom gets Sova. So Sova pick looking a bit nicer for San Jose, but interesting. Or, I mean, I'm sorry for Long Beach, but Chris beat on the Cypher. Definitely a little bit different than what he's used to. I mean, something we saw earlier in the season was a lot of players, switching up what they play, but I mean, it's still a balanced comp, just a little bit something than we're used to seeing from Chris.
This is going to be pretty interesting, though. It looks like, though, he's comfortable with it. Like, if he meant to do that, maybe he's just... They're already trolling. They're already saying, hey, we're going to make you guys feel like you're winning, but then take it over. And you don't need a Chris on a Phoenix to make damage, that he could do it on a Cypher. But we've seen, again, it's the known behold story. The Cyphers are usually the ones popping off. It's just very weird, but it happened. Oh, my goodness, Teddy! Gets knocked down by a near, though. Oxby, then Bear gets the trade on to Rising Rage. It's a 3v2. Anir is a little bit hurt, and we have the Omen hurt as well. Ray coming up to the top there.
Spike planted.
See what he's going to be able to do. Oh, this is going to be perfect positioning on him. Here's the gunshot. Tags up the Reyna. Alvin, though, knocks him down. Oxby. They get shut down by Anir. One shot.
1v1.
Oh!
Reyna's.
Oh!
Oh, disgusting. 4 kills in the round. Such low health and instantly taps down Elvin. So, good first opening round by Long Beach. Anir, 4 kills. OS 14 gets the 5th, and that is a very nice opening round. Anir with a nice clutch. Already 1 point away from the ultimate ability. So, Spectre's coming out, Judge's coming out. I mean, I can see some aggressive gameplay coming out of Long Beach in these next few rounds.
Yeah, it's going to be it's going to get pretty crazy here, but Rising Rage comes in with a jump, gets 2, almost gets 3! Phantom, though, gets the trade. Alvin gets the kill on to Rising Rage. 2v4, 2v3 now. Teddy able to get the headshot onto Phantom. Action is back. Gets another kill. Teddy is a savage. Chris knocking down a near. 2v1 now here. And Boop is the last left alive. Gets the kill onto Chris. Now it's a 1v1. He knows where he's at. But Teddy gets the kill. 1-1 in this series. Oh, I don't know what I just watched, but that was beautiful. Makes me want to cry.
And that's what we were talking about, where like it's just so fast paced. Like in this collegiate scene, it's just so fast paced. Things happen so quick.
Yeah, they do not take their time at all. They want to execute and get things done with it. It's beautiful to see, and we've seen these Reynas really come into their own. I mean, being able to get kills and back out. I mean, that is their one big tool is, you know, being super self-sufficient and just getting kills and then using that repositioning tool. I mean, we had a crazy, you know, scene in the first match of the night in the Northridge series that me and Eli casted, and Maru almost pulled out this crazy 1v3, 1v4 on his own, just running in, almost collided with the player and was able to spray him down, reposition a lot, and almost won the round in the end. But a funny gunfight exchange at the end of that, unfortunately, cost him the clutch. But yeah, we've seen some Reynas make some clutch plays and really use her maneuverability as just as much as her healing. So
we're moving up though towards A as we're seeing a full commit. 1 and 2 ready for the challenges there. We're getting a recon out, trying to get some information. Nothing was gotten from that recon dart, but 7-6, if we look at the map, we're ready to engage. Reyna's ready for the trade. We're getting smokes coming out. Teddy's able to wreck Rage and a near. Chris getting a double kill. Teddy getting another. That's 2 2Ks right now, back to back from 2 players in the same vicinity. Oh my goodness.
bringing down the house pretty quickly. Teddy's gonna go hunting for Boop, but Boop with the sheriff sits Teddy and Elvin right back down and turns a 1v5 into a 1v3. Finds the Phantom. Actually has the ult in hand, so could totally drop this ult, but the Cypher, Chris, is gonna be in a pretty solid position on the other side to catch his Killjoy in the back. So he's gonna try to start dropping the plant right here, but gonna get caught in the back in the end by Chris. So Boop did a solid job with the sheriff, but Chris 3 kills on the round, ends it off, and so SJSU going 2 rounds up, and look at Teddy 7 and 2 on that Reyna right now.
Teddy Rex, man, that's what he really is. This is the real Teddy Rex here.
I think only you and me right now know the reference from that. I think it's going off base of a player in the Call of Duty scene. But yeah, Teddy doing real well, 7 and 2. Phantom 2,500 credits in the bank. So that's just strong. But Teddy, even out in the open right there, gets kind of caught, but kills the other Reyna as well and is able to back out with that E. So again, the power of Reyna being displayed right there.
That was great to see there. They're still dominant. They have the man advantage right now. It's a 5v for man advantage over to the side of SJSU. I think they're looking to push over towards C, but they're also trying to push towards Garage, trying to get information here. Alvin pushing with the drone, trying to see if he can find anybody, but missed just every single one. There was people there, Alvin, but unfortunately, you missed them all.
Looks like they're going to go and rotate over to C. Rising Rage was actually flying pretty quickly through Garage, but Fig caught him out real quickly. So it's going to be a 5v3 now. Bomb is going to be going down C long, and if they're able to all funnel down through here, it should be no problem for the side of SJSU, honestly, just to put them down. Yeah, Elvin finds Phantom, so 5v2. They're all stuck
30
C
seconds
long.
left.
I mean, Bear is low health, but should both be gunned down pretty quickly. But OS14 is able to find one. Teddy turns on OS14. I think Bear drops the other, and there goes 3 rounds for the side of San Jose. So building the economy, making these rounds work. I mean, Teddy 9 and 2 now, Chris 4 and 2. Players with a decent set of money, and not enough money on the side of Long Beach either. So their economy is going to be a little bit mixed up right now. So let's see if they're able to make something happen with these Spectres.
And even
We'll
though
see.
they
There's
haven't- You go, Alon.
no. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, even though they've only won 2 rounds in a row, what has SJSU done to like combat Long Beach's aggressiveness?
A lot of it is just how they're playing. They're pushing things together. They're getting the trades. They're baiting the right moments. They're playing the pockets where they need to play them. So, I mean, everything's in their favor right now. They're getting the shots when they need to. So, some players might fall and falter, but they're getting those kills.
They're getting set up. I mean, it's a 3v3 right now. I mean, a lot of kills will just happen in their spawn. Honestly, I mean, yeah, you see 2 players go down from the side of Long Beach in their spawn, and even 1 player from San Jose has gone down near that A-side spawn. So, I mean, really aggressive defense coming out right now results in just a bunch of trades in a 3v3. So, Omen's going to go ahead and ult away with the bomb. He's going to ult directly towards C, but that Sova might know what's up. He's going to pop out the Hunter's Fury. He actually gets him through the bomb, so a heads-up play by Elvin, realizing that Omen might just ult over. I mean, if he was in that proximity,
You should run.
he should have totally hurt him. So, I mean, the bomb is able to go down, but...
Attacker Killjoy also goes down, running down the time for that timer, so that's going to be really huge. Oh, Chris gets the shot onto Phantom, gets the timer cage up. This is going to be huge. Tags him so well. Seeing bullets come through. Bear able to get the kill, and Elvin gets the defuse 4-1. That was a great round, and especially since all those players were tagged. Oh my gosh.
They made it work with their hell. That was so funny trying to watch that cyber cage right there because I kept seeing 2 red outlines. And I was like, why is there like, it looks like it's showing 2 players, there's only 1 alive. I was like, oh, it's a Killjoy's sentry turret. It's not a player, but it's always funny that it actually shows the turret as an outline. But yeah, that's gonna be 4 rounds in a row for San Jose and 3 ults on the board. So even though they're trying to get aggressive on the defense, when they made the aggressive kills work, kind of pinned them back in their spawn and 3v3, but much play by Elvin figuring out that OS14 was able to port over to C and take him down. And I mean, hey, they get another first blood again, so they're just really establishing their dominance early on in these rounds. And I mean, you look at Long Beach right now, they're just sitting. They've lost another player to Fig, and now they're just sitting back in their spawn, trying to figure out what to do.
I'm trying to make some type of difference right now, but it looks like nothing's really coming through there. They were able to take down Alvin, but Teddy's the real menace here as he's getting all the kills for the team. Like, yep, we harped on Reyna for most of the season, but if there's a way to play a Reyna, Teddy's the answer.
One enemy remaining.
Just dodging and weaving every kill. I mean, look at that. Kills Rising Rage, pulls out. I mean, if you're OS, you cannot do anything right now. Gonna drop the paranoia, but stuck. Gonna get collapsed on right there, and Chris takes down OS14. So now it's 5. Pretty sure 5 rounds in a row potentially for the side of San Jose. 4 or 5 rounds. So yeah, Teddy 11-3. Every player doing super solid for that side. Big 2 and 5, but he's gotten the kills when it's mattered. And now we're gonna see Bear pull out the op. Bear economy strong. Ops actually was pulled out, but looks like it just got sold there. No, they pulled out again, and they're double opping. So they're going to double down on the op setup. Yeah. They're doubling down. That could prove to be real dangerous. You see the Jets already staring mid, and not sure where the other op is on the defense, and they can go down real quickly. Teddy plays the corner. Such a beautiful aim. Instantly heads on to the interior, but Boop's there to trade it out.
Really huge trades are coming through. Chris able to get a 2K. Boop gets the trade onto Chris. Now it's going to be a 3v2. They're getting ready to taking control of A bomb side. Bear comes through the back, shoots down Boop. Alvin coming through, gets information onto where OS14 gets the kill, but Thig comes and returns the favor. Headshots. Another Omen getting it 6-1 in the series. Only 5 rounds away from the half. Almost math wrong.
They're swarming on these kills, right? Whenever they're able to figure out where the opposing team is. I mean, you saw, Bear collapsed. Oh, the Omen collapsed in the flank too. So SJSU just playing perfect defense right now, and that's what we've seen from the team last half. I mean, just the defensive team really rolled. I mean, it was a perfect defensive half from San Diego Black last game, and I mean, 6 rounds so far. I mean, it's been an amazing defense, and did I already hear last player remaining? Oh my god, they just are destroying them quickly right now. Flawless round. I mean, it was just a 5v like 4, and then all of a sudden I hear a bunch of kills go through. It kind of lagged on my Discord for a moment, and then all of a sudden I hear last player remaining, so then a split second. I mean, they just rolled them down, so not a pretty game at all right now for the side of Long Beach. They're 7-1. I mean, defense is going real well. I mean, they're just... I mean, on a map that has 3 bomb sites, they're working, they're holding down the defense, and they're keeping them pinned. I mean, you can see pings coming out right now. All the players, with the exception of Sova, are lined up at their gates right now. They want to come out swinging, and they want to make sure they don't give up any sort of advantage, any sort of unnecessary ground. They don't need to get up. Big. Ooh. Catches Phantom. Can he ult out away in time? I think he's going to be able to ult back in a defensive position. Almost loses his life, but able to get away. So nice kill. Unfortunately, has to use the ult in more of a defensive manner. Gets naded out. He teleported on the mini-map. But Teddy's able to click on boot. So now we're in a 4v3. And again, Long Beach finds themselves in their spawn, not being able to make any sort of aggression on a bomb site right now. I mean, they do find themselves in an equal man advantage, but not a bomb plant yet.
No hard feelings.
One player remaining.
Oh, Chris finds Rising Rage.
One player remaining.
Down to 21, but Bear finds another one. And Near clutches a round out. Not going to get the bomb plant, but gets a much-needed round on the board for Long Beach. I mean, that could have easily been another 8-1. I mean, they're still not in a great spot, but you don't want to go down 8-1. You need to start racking up some rounds on the board, bring your economy back in the swing of things, and at least try to end this round out 7-5, and try to go in the next half with at least a little bit of wiggle room to get back into things.
I know. At this rate, our caster predictions are going to be way off.
Yeah, because you two went for, San Jose, so you guys look good right now. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, and I went for Long Beach.
They found my wife.
You should run.
Great for you right now. Fuck that, Chris takes on Rising Rage, and so it looks like it's going to be an A hit. Boop's Killjoy is going to come out, so it's going to keep San Jose pretty spread right now. Bomb's going to be able to go down again. We find ourselves another 3v3, and Sova's stuck all the way back over at B, so I wonder if he's going to try to get a kill and move in. I mean, Dig's able to find one, so you'd think with a 3v2 advantage, Sova should start to push over and try to get something going. I mean, they're going to find nobody under heaven. Teddy's able to spot out one, so I mean, they have all the intel they need. They should be trying to hop out here, get the defuse going.
One enemy remaining.
Fury ult comes out, but they should be able to find him pretty quickly as they go ahead and take down Phantom. Bomb again. OS14 though, he's holding it. He's making him push. I can't tell who gets in the end. It lagged, but OS14 takes down Teddy. I mean, they should have had that advantage, but Teddy not able to no-scope in the end actually gives the op over to the side of Long Beach, and so that's a rough thing to give over. I mean, we saw how devastating it was last match with Quasi. I mean, kept trying to pull out the op, didn't make it work out too well, and then, you know, San Diego Black kept getting the op, and Eclipse made such a big role with it. So now that it's going to be in the hands of Rising Rage, I mean, it's just such a powerful tool, and especially that they don't have a good economy. They're able to get that, and this might be what they need to get these final 2 rounds and make it a much doable second half. I was going to say that Eddie's right on the other side of that wall.
But gets shut down by Boop now, and it looks like they're gaining momentum here. They got it's a 5v3. They're also investing. Empress is out for that side of Long Beach. Thig is able to get the kills. The op player's trying to get shot up. Phantom gets the trade. Chris gets the trade on Oxby. Rising Ray trying to make a play now and gets a one-shot.
Jumps off that right click, something gets into the 3v1 situation. Chris trying to keep it alive. Has full health. I mean, it's a 2v1. I mean, it is doable with his health.
No
but
more charges left.
he's going to have to be able to turn on both of them. I think he knows their position, so he knows he's got to flick on one. He's kind of scared, not fully committing. But if he's going to do anything, has to go down. He knows where Boop is. Able to take down Boop. He's going to have to try to hunt for Phantom. I mean, can he bait Phantom out? I mean, if Phantom plays this smart, he's just going to hang back. Trying to spray, doesn't make the spray work. Phantom takes down Chris, so that's a few rounds in a row back. So here we go. They clawed their way back after going down, you know, 7-1. They've clawed their way back. 7-4. I mean, one more round, they're 7-5. And, you know, if they can get a pistol round next half, I mean, they're right back in it, 7-7. So Long Beach starting to come alive a little bit in this
This
map.
goes here.
Well, doing very well right now. It can either be 7-5 or 8-4. We'll see how the round goes, but they have definitely, like you said, Pierce, have like clawed and teethed their way back, at least to have some life. They're very close here to getting the game super close. I think if it ends 7-5, we could see a really good run for Long Beach right now. Chris able to get the information though for his team. Gets the kill on Rising Rage, but Rage gets his own trade. Look at that. 4v4 right now. Teddy just shooting into the smoke. Gets two!
Oh, man. Let's go, Teddy. Yeah, spraying through the smoke. Gets a couple of kills. Situation, but bomb is down. Boop and Near just find a bunch of kills. Teddy just flops right in front of them. After a nice play from Teddy, gets shut down in the end. Elvin's able to find Boop, but he's such low health, and so Near's just going to try to throw him a little bit, make sure he gets the kill, and there we go. They complete the 7-5 target I was looking for after 4 rounds
Switching
in
sides.
a row for them. So Long Beach found a little bit of life that half. Teddy and Chris, look at that, 14-7, 17-8 for the side of San Jose, but Anirier 11-9. And the rest of the teammates are, I mean, a bit negative, but I mean, KDA is not necessarily everything when it comes to this game. They've been able to find their way back, so now they have to find themselves on defense, and maybe this will be what they need to take about 8, and they need 8 rounds. 8 rounds is their target, and it's only about 6 for the side of San Jose, so they got a bit of work to put in.
Ready.
This is the type of gameplay that I love to see. Both teams playing their heart out, playing it well. I mean, it was real huge for Long Beach to be able to just change the tides on that. All-Speed, though, is ready for the trades, but Teddy shuts him down. He was more ready. Teddy gets a double, gets a triple. Can the man go for the ace? Boop coming in, trying to support the team through the B-bomb site.
They're hunting. Look at that. They're instantly swarming. They mean business right now as they get the post plan, and they're already pushing up into B in the spawn. Sova's already actually rotating back around through his spawn to loop at his teammates, so they're going to win that with 4 players left alive, an almost flawless round. And yeah, I mean, I like the play from OS14 trying to be a little sneaky, but Bear, I mean, literally walk around the corner already pre-aiming that position. I mean, you've got to expect someone's going to be sneaky at Covey. I mean, if at this point in the game, if you're not looking honestly at Covey before you go down C long, then I don't know what you're thinking. But obviously Bear, Teddy, not inexperienced players by any means. As when you look at Teddy's scoreboard right now, already breaking 20 kills.
He's been absolutely dominating the match, and we'll see how as it goes. Boop, though, dodges the recon drone right behind him. Soba's going to come so blinding, but he misses a shot. Oh, Boop still gets him, though. Near also gets another kill here coming in, making it a 3v3, now 3v2. Thig able to get another kill. Chris evens out the odds, 2v2, though. Oxby trying to make something happen for the team, but Thig is able to shut him down. Huge 3K, 9-5. SDSU is just playing the dominance game right now. It's just amazing. I don't even... These guys are playing so well right now, and that's what we saw even on Icebox earlier this week. You know, they gave up a lot more rounds there, but once they kicked it into gear, and how you said, they just hit the gas pedal, man, it is a very change in the game dynamic itself.
Yeah, when these teams hit that gas pedal, they're feeling confident. I mean, a team like you know, San Jose is not going to be stopped by any means. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, Long Beach is no pushover either, but just had no answer to the match right now. I mean, OS14 is trying to spray him down, but there's just two people staring at him. You know, there's a lot of trades going on. I mean, Near is trying the best he could to help out, but, I mean, finds himself almost alone. His teammates are going to back him up, but Bear and Teddy come flying in. I mean, what is there to do when your Jet's flying in? Your Rain is dragging out too. Chris finds Boop, and it's just nothing seems to stop San Jose right now as they're up 10-5. I mean, Teddy at 23-9, and they're just looking to end out this series very quickly. I mean, at the rate this is going, this will go 13-5, and this will be over before we know it.
They're just playing so well.
Yeah, I mean, the kills are there at C-Long. I mean, OS14 was trying to peek out, but, you know, unfortunately wasn't able to play his life, and then, you know, Rising Rage got some backup, but... Or if that was the correct race player, had some backup, but... I mean, just kind of got rolled in the end, and then, I mean, Bear just comes flying through the judge. I mean, they're finding all the right angles in the kills. They're going to look to go aggressive again, and Near trying to peek out on his own. It's just, Garage is such a hard place to peek out of. I mean, there's always some people walking around in, and here we go, last player again before I've even had a chance to
Spike planted.
So what do you think about this so far, McRib? How are you feeling? Do you think that it's going how you predicted? And as well as, are we going to be seeing a Teddy interview here soon, or what?
I would love to do a Teddy interview. That's up to Teddy. But I will say, like, Long Beach, sad because they take these great positions, but it's like, when they take these great positions, it's like one person pushing up onto two people, you know, or one person pushing up onto three people, and there's no way you're gonna overpower SJSU like that. No 1v3, unless, I mean, it's particularly great rounds for you. So it's like, I see how great their positioning is. I just wish they were more like team oriented rather than like solo oriented.
Yeah, Near just gets, I mean, taken down alone right there. I mean, you made a perfect statement about that, and now the B bomb side's completely open. Now the Killjoy's rotating off, so Teddy, I mean, is going hunting. I mean, doesn't have the bomb, and the bomb is freaking all the way over at C. So, I mean, we're just seeing these teams, you know, when they get confident, I mean, they almost lose all sight of any strict, coherent strategy. I mean, another almost flawless round. I mean, it's crazy to me that you're able to just spread out all over the map and get kills, but then have the bomb site completely, like, have the bomb completely away from the rest of your team, right?
Oh, this is a nice spot.
They're just, they're so confident. I mean, they've got to feel it right now. They're one round away from taking the series. They know they're in the driver's seat. They feel it. They know Long Beach has nothing to offer right now, nothing to say to this attack from the side of SDSU, so... It's 12-5. There's 3 ultimates on the board. We've got a Rain ult, Omen ult. I mean, I can do this round ending seconds. I mean, look, Rising Rage is already getting rolled over. Phantom lines up behind him, gets rolled too. Already a 5v3, but an Interior and OS14 answer back, so it's a man advantage.
I know exactly where you are.
Looks like they're bringing in some life here. This round might go into the hands of Long Beach is what they need to just be able to keep going, as it is 12-5. We do have a 3v2, and we have 2 ults to invest here for the side of Long Beach as they go against SJSU.
They had no bomb though. I mean, they're over at Garage and C with the bomb again. I mean, this is where, I mean, a play like kind of being split up all over the place could play, right? I mean, I get it if you're trying to hunt and get a pick and get a little bit of intel, but I mean, as fast as they're playing, I mean, that play style would have to catch up to them, you know, eventually if the bomb's stuck in A, and it's going to be hard to get back to unless they just pick out all of Long Beach.
30 seconds
right
left.
Now. I mean, Chris only finds himself tagged up. Boop's hiding in a corner. I mean, they know where Chris is, so I think...
One player remaining.
Yeah, finds Chris, and should be able to find the other player as well, Elvin, and they're going to live to fight another round.
That worked really well. Now it's 12-6 in the series. Showing some life. Maybe can we get a couple rounds taken from the hands of SJSU or will they put the knife, the dagger in the back, and close out the round 13-6 for the final match of the season?
It's crazy. We're on that final match point of the regular season. I mean, I thought with some of the opening kills there that SDSU is going to go ahead and take it, but Long Beach held on. And now it looks like San Jose is going to play a much more coordinated effort. They're going to say, let's end it right now. They're going to flood towards A, but you can see Long Beach already hitting that rotate. Killjoy stuff is already getting taken out, but Interior and Boots are making the plays. Cancels the Omen ults. I mean, it's a 5v3 situation. Omen's teleported in the background. OS14 is ready to spray both Chris and Elvin down. So they are not going to go down quietly, as what was once 12-5 is now turned into 12-7. And honestly, some solid counter plays. I love the teleport there by OS14. Get on the high box right there, and they were not expecting that at all. So a much better usage of the Omen ult from what I've seen compared to some other Omen players we've seen throughout the league. But 12-7, I mean, still match point, but obviously they're showing right now they've still got a little life in them, little bit left. And the economy, I mean, the extra credits are not there for San Jose. So I mean, this could be some crazy twist we might see.
Yeah, this might be a game changer. What was that, McRib? I know you were going to talk. I'm sorry.
I just said no. I just said a little comeback. That was it.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of that on our hands, but yeah, one player again already going to go down. Bear's trying to sneak onto the site. He's already at a man disadvantage. Boombot comes out, able to swing on Rising Rage. Bear with such solid aim. I mean, gets on the C, but again, the bomb is just hanging back. I don't know what they're doing right now. Gets all on the C, has such aggression. I mean, his teammates were there. Work out so well, but 3v2 situation. OS14's finding Teddy. Again, now Long Beach is starting to set themselves up, I think. Yeah, Phantom finds Chris. I mean, San Jose is just starting to put themselves in some awkward situations that are costing them round after round. I mean, Elvin's going to get the dart out and be able to find some information, but OS14 3 kills on the round. Well, again, what was once 12-5 is now turned into 12-8, so 3 rounds in a row. I mean, this is the point where we have to, you know, look at San Jose's economy, and it's starting to be in shambles right here. Well, I mean, they have some extra money. I mean, the loss bonus is kind of nice, but
it's just crazy. It's almost we're turning the tides here as they're starting to play a better defense than SJSU in most rounds now, as they're starting to even do the micro adjustments and getting ready for them. Now we'll see how it continues. Is this going to go another round for the side of out of Long Beach, or are we going to see them end it here? Like, it's just crazy. SJSU is right there, but Rising Rage!
He catches them both in the smoke. I mean, it's so common now to see smokes and think they're going to try to walk through it. I mean, it's actually such a dangerous strat like that to try to smoke and walk yourself in. I mean, usually you see smokes to block off choke points that are a bit deeper, but Rising Rage finds Elvin in the end, so already 3Ks on the round, and now, I mean, it's almost just like a flip of the switch, right? 12-5, 4v1 situation. I mean, you almost see no world in which Chris pulls us out. I mean, he's going to be surrounded on both sides almost any minute now, as Raze is gonna wait for him to cross. I don't see Anirier trying to pick, and if Chris can turn and swing here, gets instantly headshotted. And now they're only 3 rounds away. Yes, they sit on match point yet again, but I mean, not everybody from the side of San Jose can buy a weapon. And look at how many credits that Long Beach have now. They've all got weapons, they've all got shields, but 8,200, 7,900, 8,300, 7,000. I mean, I know that they can't lose a round, but it still just keeps them in you know, such a, I mean, it just shows their dominance with that many extra credits left.
And you talked about a little bit about what Long Beach was adjusting in order to counter SJSU. So what did you guys see?
I think right now it's,
go ahead, brother.
Just to go ahead and get in real quick. I mean, I honestly, to me, I think it's been a little bit more recklessness on the part of on the side of San Jose. I mean, getting sprayed down to the smoke that round, splitting up from their bomb carrier. I mean, they're just, at the end of the day, at these past few rounds, they're just not playing basic Valorant. I mean, I think they might have gotten a little too comfortable going up 12-5, and they're like, well, we're at that point where we can just we're just stomping the game, and let's just do whatever and frag them out. But and again, now they're down to the 4v3, so to me, in the end, I think it's just a case of recklessness as OS 14 finds itself on a hot streak, and we're on the verge of 12-10.
Spike drop.
This is gonna be insane. It's only Bear right now and the Sova,
30 seconds left.
and they need to make something happen. They need to change the tides for the team. Bear gets the kill on Saboop, making it a 3v2, but now it is a 1v3.
Yeah, Rising Rage firing. I mean, they were firing on all cylinders 5 rounds in a row. It is now 12-10. I mean, they lost a couple players, but look, 4 players starting out the round with the absolute maximum amount of credits you can have at 9K. OS 14 is actually still going to have that. And you see now, San Jose, they have guns, but look at the credits. And their lost bonus will be able to boost Elvin and Bear up, and maybe Chris, but Teddy and Thig, their top 2 players, you know, they're going to be stuck potentially without a rifle, you know, because there's not enough money from the rest of the teammates to be able to buy up guns. That's the one beauty about this game that, you know, we might not have mentioned too much about the season, is the fact that you can buy guns, you can sell guns, and especially buy, you know, guns for your teammates, and they don't have the economy to do that right now.
Swarm grenade out.
This is very interesting. They're pretty much in a real rough spot right now. They need to make something happen if they're trying to close it. This will be the craziest comeback we've probably ever seen here in the Collegiate Valorant League, as the team was so low. Now they are so close to pushing this into overtime.
Oh my god, it's a 5v5 bomb plan. I mean, this is where it gets tense, because, yeah, Teddy finds 2, Phantom and OS 14, and here is able to pull out 1. Gotta come with the Empress. Rising Rage, oh my god, fail rocket. This is gonna be rough, and Chris finds a triple kill, shuts down the nice comeback that was happening from Long Beach, and man, puts a stamp on the game. 13-10 for San Jose, and ends off the final match of the regular season for the first season of the Collegiate Valorant League to an end. That almost brought us to overtime, man. I was so looking forward to a potential, you know, comeback overtime, because that would have been a way to send out the regular season. But still, I mean, at least we got to experience, you know, five rounds in a row from Long Beach down 12-5 to almost bring it back and put into overtime. So, I mean, they found their stride. They showed what they're made of. I mean, they are, you know, now they're going to lock in 3rd place. I mean, they're in the top 3 for a reason, but they just found their stride a little too late in that match.
It also gave me a perfect caster's prediction, so
She did get the 5-head caster prediction.
Oh, you said 13. Oh my god, let's go. There you go. So at least we get to end off with one of us with a perfect caster's prediction. So all around, good ending to that game, and I mean, a great ending to the regular season.
Yeah. Wait,
Yep,
and
that
since it is ending, can you guys explain a little bit about how it's working? Because I think some people in chat were a little confused, because they were like, is this the last match of the season? Is this the last match of the actual tournament itself?
No, this is just the last match of the regular season, guys. If you're watching, we still have playoffs. I mean, the season's not just going to end right here. You know, we've got playoffs coming up. I mean, it is going to be about a 3-week break, because I think that the playoffs are going to start roughly around, I think they're set, the quarterfinals are to start on December 12th, with the playoffs happening about every other day, and then the finals should be ending on December 19th. So we'll have about a 3-week break, as December 12th is 3 weeks from tomorrow. But, I mean, we've still got a lot of good Valorant action. I mean, this is the playoffs, right? Teams are going to be now specifically fighting in their respective brackets, the Diamond and Immortal, for, you know, money and the trophy in the end. So the top 3 from each bracket get money, and the first place get the big prize and the trophy. So no, there's still plenty of Valorant action left.
Took the words out of my mouth.
So. Well, I've had a ton of fun commentating this regular season. It's been awesome commentating with the both of you, and we still got playoffs left. So yeah, it's been a super solid regular season, and I look forward to more of it. So guess we will go ahead and sign off here, guys. Thank you so much for just coming out and supporting us all season long. But you know, again, we still got playoffs, still big matches coming. So please get out on Twitter, share with your friends, share with your fellow college mates, and let them know that we've got playoffs coming. I mean, the regular season was nice, but this is the big part of the season. So it's going to be the best of best matches. I mean, they're going to be even more meaningful than they already were with the trophy and money on the line. So please share on Twitter, share on Boomer Book if you still use it, you know, wherever social media you may be, and just let everybody know. And so I've been your boy Muted. You can follow me on Twitter at MutedT1 and Twitch at MutedPA. I am apparently becoming an Overwatch streamer now, getting pulled into that. So did one the other night. You'll be able to find another one coming up soon.
And I've been your boy Funny Man. You can always catch me at twitch.tv/FunnymanLHG. Appreciate everybody that's come out and supported. Love you guys.
And I have been your host, Queen McRib. I couldn't imagine a better tournament to host. It's been literally my pleasure, you guys. You can follow me at twitch.tv/Queen_McRib, like it is down below. I stream Overwatch 3 days a week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I'd love to see you guys there. All right. So we'll see you guys at playoffs.
Yep. See you guys at playoffs. Have a good one.
Bye, guys.
Peace.